A bombshell dropped, and my prediction from 2020 just came true.
I ain't gonna give in now. I think gonna live this now. I've been gonna be man, I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring when I'm knocking them out when I'm back with the whip. Cause I am just up on the journey. You just know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise. Grand rising warriors. Good evening to people all over the world. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health, mindset, crypto, and business coach in the whole wide world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, you verbalize to the world will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. Everything you're experiencing is someone's thought that became a manifestation. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Now, I had a prediction back in 2020 that your banks would be custodying your cryptocurrency. All kinds of hate messages. Well, I'm about to share with you that prediction has come true. The bombshell has dropped. So let's dive into it. But first, I want to take you back to our dear friend, Jamie Dimon. This is our buddy, right? This is our buddy out there. He gives us, basically, if you say the opposite of everything he says, you're going to be just fine. Well, this one, he was very, very factual and true on. Jamie Dimon, this is a while back. This was in 2021. He said JPM Chase should absolutely be scared. Jamie Dimon of JPM Chase said we should be absolutely scared shitless about the threat of fintech, which is financial technology. And he's exactly right. All banks should be moving quickly and efficiently into the new monetary system, which is distributed ledger technology, RTP, real-time payments, ISO 20002 or 20022, whatever you want to call it, the messaging system. The whole new banking system is being flipped. The switch is already flipped. The rails are being built, and if banks don't get up running with this, they are going to perish. This is a blockbuster moment for the financial institution. Now, why is this important for you? Because if you can turn your head the other way and you can cut out your frivolous spending, not financial advice, and you can invest in maybe some utility tokens, some that might be part of the infrastructure, it could radically change your life. Not your life, it's just going to change your financial wealth. The key is who you become when you're becoming a millionaire. Let's dive back into a prediction I made back in 2020. Now, it wasn't really a prediction. It was based on facts, figures, numbers, logic, looking historical, looking forward, looking backwards, and looking at patterns. Remember, Brian Brooks, the head legal counsel of Coinbase in 2019, going into 2020, left the head legal counsel of Coinbase to become the head of the operation of currency control. At that short stint of the operation of currency and control, Brian Brooks in July 2022 allowed federally chartered banks and thrifts may custody crypto service for crypto assets. More things came out where they're allowed to custody crypto for you. When your bank, the trusted institution that you've always trusted, and your government allows you to put your crypto in the bank, then everybody's going to come rushing in. Well, when I said this, people thought I was absolutely crazy. I told people by 2025, all banks will be custodying cryptocurrency. Well, prediction has come true. BYN Mellon launches new digital asset custody platform. The world's largest custodian bank leads development of financial infrastructure to support digital assets. New York, October 11, 2022, a day that'll go down in history. BYN Mellon today announced that digital asset custody platform is live in the US with select clients, of course, the wealthy clients, right? Now able to hold and transfer Bitcoin and Ethereum. This milestone reinforces BYN's Mellon and commitment to support client demand and trusted provider for both traditional and digital asset services. I've been telling you this is all by design, lockstep. The case against Ripple with the SEC is all by design to bring in new regulation, a new Howey test. America is going to dictate how they're going to regulate cryptocurrencies. These cryptocurrency exchanges that we all trust that are decentralized are all going to get underneath the game. It's the new Bilderbergs. It's all that shit. There's a master account set up at the central bank that they're going to have to run their money through, and how they're going to stop us if you're off these decentralized exchange, or you're not in a centralized exchange or within the system, is they're going to prevent you from moving your crypto places where you can utilize it, right? So make sure you're in some of these exchanges that are going to be up with regulation. I'm just telling you. I know people don't want to hear that, but Coinbase, I'm not telling you to go use Coinbase. What I'm saying is crypto.com. I'm in Kraken. I have a little bit on Coinbase. I'm spread out across the exchanges, but I'm telling you, Coinbase is deep in the government's pocket. They're deep in the regulation pockets. Okay. They never went into this to be decentralized. They went in this to be part of the new banking system. Okay. Think about that for just a moment. Okay. So BYN Mellon. So now shots fired. It's out there. It's out there. Your banks now are going to be custody cryptocurrency. Do you think the other banks are not going to follow when the oldest bank now is custodying your cryptocurrency? Okay. So this was back in 2016. BYN Mellon, Reinventing Payments. They've been all working on this for a long time. BYN Mellon is focused on reinventing payments. So is Ripple. In the recent report titled Reinventing Payments in an Era of Modernization, Worldwide Banking and Financial Services Corporation, BYN Mellon, envisages a cautious optimism about distributed ledger technology. The report points out the challenges in the current payment infrastructure, risk to end-to-end cost, timeless customer experience, and transparency, and managing information every step of the way. So BYN Mellon advises collaboration as we reinvent the payments. Think about that. This has been going on since 2015, 2016, 2017. And what's happening, people will not trust crypto until their banks have it, unfortunately. People will not trust crypto until the government puts out its regulation on it. So there will never be an opportunity like this in history for you to buy at low prices like this ever again in your living history. My opinion, there will never be an opportunity for people to get in these types of prices ever again in history. Okay. This was back in 2018, February 7th. Mellon Banking heirs new crypto fortune, almost 1 billion in Ripple's XRP. Crypto net worth 900 million to 1 billion. This heir to one of the America's great banking fortunes and a former chair of the New York Republican Party's Finance Committee has struggled with drug addiction. So when he began dabbling heavily in cryptocurrencies a year ago, his friends and family tried to dissuade him, figuring it was another erratic obsession. And indeed, he abandoned some early investments and sold his Bitcoin a few years ago. But the Mellon got turned onto XRP, spending some $2 million to acquire coins, which he liked because it's one of the few cryptocurrencies that worked within the banking system. Crypto is scary and dark. It's anti-American, says Mellon 54. I'm a pro-American, pro-business, pro-bank. That's why I went into Ripple. Mellon's XRP is worth around $1 billion. Recently divorced. That's really irrelevant, but just interesting stuff, right? Interesting stuff happening. So JP Morgan and Visa bridge their private blockchain networks to streamline global payments. JP Morgan and Visa are teaming up to streamline cross-border payments using their private blockchain networks. I mean, I don't know how more excited you could get. We already talked about this. Google selects Coinbase to take cloud payments with cryptocurrencies. We'll use it as a custody tool. Custody is going to be the big narrative now. Custody, custody, custody. We know Coinbase and BlackRock. I tell you the repeated things over and over again, so it gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. So when somebody easily fudges you out of crypto, you remember all these connections here. Don't be played, warriors. Know the game. Know the game. Okay. This is this is interesting. I'm showing you some stuff that I'm researching right now. The world should be worried. This is not part of this video, but I just had it up. The world's largest oil producer just issued a dire warning over extremely low capacity. Here are 3 stocks. It's like, come on, man. Zero carbon, on-demand liquidity, real-time payments, cloud computing systems, AI, technology, gas, solar, wind. It's literally, imagine somebody walking up to be like, here's the blueprint for the next 100 years. And you can invest in that blueprint and you can change your family's timeline. There is no invisible enemy. Everybody's like the 1%, this and that. I'm here to share with you through my truth is when I got rid of the invisible enemy, well, I'm not against anybody. I'm not against left. I'm not against right. When I became the president and CEO of my own sovereign life, and I started making decisions based on me and protecting my Warrior Academy and my family, my life has been amazing. Free, Money flows to me easily and frequently from multiple locations, from increasing quantities all the time. Warriors, you're already free. It's the biggest magic trick you've ever been sold. You're already saved. You're already free. You're already wealthy. You need to get out of the brain, out of the ego, down into the heart. You need to stay out of the left hemisphere of the brain, which is all analytical, facts, figures, numbers, logic, and realize that we're moving from an earth paradigm to a quantum paradigm. You're not going to stop that. The freight train has left the building. You either can get on board and go for the ride of your life, or you're going to get ran over by it. But the fact is, all of you are going to have to get on that train. The truth is, you're going to be sitting in first class, or you're going to be sitting in the poor class. That's what's happening right now. I'm just the messenger. I'm just sharing with you. And now the predictions I made in 2020 are truth. The oldest bank in the world is now custodying your cryptocurrency for their rich clients, of course. But eventually what they'll do is they'll slowly and methodically get it down to the working poor through a central bank digital currency. And then once that happens, there'll be mass adoption. And then you'll walk into Chipotle and all your favorite places and Starbucks, and you'll be paying with XRP, Bitcoin. You'll be whatever it is. I don't know what currencies you'll be using or how it's going to transact, but you are moving to a blockchain technology. Cash is trash. Okay. Now, in this moment in time, with the American dollar skyrocketing, cash is king. So by putting cash on the sidelines to allow to buy the massive dips, what I'm doing is I'm just dollar. I've been dollar cost averaging in for a long time. When it's up, when it's down, I'm buying every week. It's just what I'm doing. If you want access to my portfolio, 3twarrioracademy.com. We are not financial advisors. None of this is financial advice. I just honestly show you exactly what I'm doing, and we show you the 5 pillars of wealth, 7 calls per week, 130 cryptocurrency education courses, not financial advice. We also have our 120-day challenge where we teach you how to get your shit together in the greatest time in human history. Warriors, get your shit together. Love you guys.